Hi folks, welcome to Rusty and Nellie's Jungle. Okay, so if you remember yesterday we did the tropical plant tour of the kitchen and the living room. And I'll just show you a quick clip of that so you can see what transpired. We've got a nice video showing all the plants up close, and please check that one out. Today's video is going, actually, I'll show you this room here. We haven't done a tour yet of this room. This is more of our succulent grow rooms. I'm not going to do a tour now. I'm just going to do just a quick pan so you can see kind of what we've got going on in here. This is a later date that we will show you this room. So back to, because that's more of succulents. And we do have some more succulents down here, but we're not going to do that today. Today is going to be our tropical plant nursery. This is our ICU where we first get our plant, grow in here and become, you know, proper plants. And then we're going to move them once they're big enough. We're going to move them to our living room, which you just saw the tour of that. Plants these days are so expensive that here's some. This is a Monstera albo, and they're so expensive these days that when we buy them, we can't afford big plants. And when we bring them back, we nurse them, we grow them in here, and then we take them out. So, and we do some propagation in here. So enough said, I'm gonna start over here. So this was the wet stick. We purchased that. It's a Monstera albo. It was just simply a wet stick. I'm going to see if I can find a photo. And as you can see, it's got one new leaf growing and this one has grown. So it's doing very well. And it's about 8 inches from the light there. We've got that's a growth that we started, Hoya variegata. And we've got a whole bunch of these string of hearts. And when we got them, they were just, I'll try and find a photo. They were just hearts in a cup, and as you can see, they've grown considerably. So I'm gonna try and make a wall of them. So that's what we've got going on there. And these are, I just plucked these out yesterday. So that's a Hoya macrophylla. So we've got that in a Hoya compacta. This right here was our Florida ghost. Now it came in that shipment that was frozen. And so its big leaf is gone, and it was just more of a stump, and then we got some growth to come back. So it was just lucky on that one that it's growing back, because we paid a lot of money for that one. So that's the Florida Beauty, and it's now just a nubbing, and we will grow that back to health there. Okay, so we've got some Aglaonemas in here, and they're just kind of growing. Aglaonema Chocolate, and then we've got the evergreen, Chinese evergreen there. We've got it in this one, just propagation, so just mecans and Scindapsus and some Hoya Crimson Princess there. This was the Gloriosum. This came in the same box that got frozen, but it actually made it, kind of. It's going to lose its 2 big leaves, but I'm going to see if we can see in there. As you can see, we've got some growth. So that one's gonna make it. We did the video called Road Trip. We went to Ottawa and we bought 4 Monstera albos. And as you can see, notice the way we keep the stem cutting out of the soil. As you can see, you can almost see, I'll lift this leaf, just so they don't rot. They are very susceptible to rot, so we keep them above. And as you can see, they're growing nicely. That leaf didn't exist. There was nothing there. I'll try and find a clip for you there. Okay, we've got the compacta, and you can see the pink is the new growth. So you can see there's, let's try and zoom in on that. I got some new growth. He's growing well. That is a philodendron pink princess. It's kind of just one leaf. We've got a burl marks here, and that's just a little propagation that we did. Some croutons. This is a Syngonium albo, and he's almost ready to go. And if you look carefully, we just plucked some, we got Hoya carrii, and these are actually rooted. That's rooted, and yep, that one's rooted too. So they're rooted in there. We're going to do a video on how we actually grow them. Got some kind of neat process. And this is, we grew this one. This is actually, was a cutting, and it's now fully rooted. The Hoya compacta variegata. This is I think a sunset sedum, and they're rooted. That's propagation. Rattlesnake, Calathea, pink princess, philodendron there. So he's kind of happy. We're going to wait for a few more leaves, and then we're going to get it out of here, graduate to the other room. This is the billetii, and he's got a new leaf over here. That's a brand new leaf. And we've just got him sitting in some cocoa choir. And we've got a begonia here. And some more propagation. I'm actually going to lift this up. This is a Macrophilia variegata, Hoya. And hopefully you can see the roots growing in there. And that's the, there, now you can see the leaves. We got that, and this one is the Monstera Dubai. So they're nicely growing there. This was the video we just did of how to propagate Hoya compactas, and I planted them in the video, so check that out. And fully rooted, ready to go and ready to grow. So there was 3, maybe 4 of them. There was one here. Tons of roots on the propagation, and it didn't take that long, only a couple weeks. So we've got a pretty cool method there. And we've got the philodendron pink princess here. Not so much pink. I don't think pink splashes on it anywhere. Oh, you can see there's a darkened spot. Hopefully you can see it right here. But we've got some pink in the stem, so we're optimistic that that's going to turn out nicely. And we've got a whole bunch of these Alocasia Ebonies. And we've got just a bunch of little, I guess you'd call them bulbs. Okay, I'm going to try and slide my way over here. This is the Hoya publicalis. It's got a bit of a splash, and they're all rooted cuttings, so we should be nice there. And up here, I'm going to try and show you a picture of this guy. This is the smallest plant we ever purchased. I think we paid $21 for it. It is a Monstera standlea variegata, or I guess they're all got variegation on them. So anyway, he's got 3 leaves now. Purchased it with 1 leaf. I'm just gonna move over here. Syngonium albo, right there. Okay, and we've got the silver dragon. This one going through a little bit of a rough time, but he's going to be fine. And we've got another pink princess right here. That was probably ready to move on out. And we've got the painted lady, philodendron. Nice there. And we've got the Alocasia mellow. Beautiful leaves on these guys. Just a small pup, so we don't want to take it out to the other section because this room's nice and warm and gets great light. So keep them here. It's in some sphagnum moss, and we got the golden philodendron golden goddess, and just a cutting there. And I've got a surprise for you, so just hang on there before you shut this down. Something that it's stunned me. So anyway, I'm going to get back to that. So this is the Hoya carrii, and we use that for propagation. And we've got the Birkin philodendron there, and there should be more Birkins. There's a Birkin there, a Birkin there, and we've got the Brazil philodendron. We've got a few of them there. And this is the lemon and lime philodendron. We've got a prayer plant, some banana plants there. And this is the Hoya carrii. And you can see he's got this crazy thing growing out here. And we've got the variegated ivy, and that goes way back to this back corner. And we've got the black velvet alocasia here. Extremely healthy and probably ready very soon. He's got a new leaf coming out, ready to go. Golden goddess, philodendron, golden goddess there. This is the Veitchii, Anthurium, or the king, the Elvis of plants. Okay, so check this out. This is the Alocasia beginda, or the dragon scale. Cool, right? Now check out this. Just came out like yesterday. What? Like, it's either hideously sick or we have a pretty cool variegated leaf. And when I saw it, I thought, oh, the golden goddess, because it was poking up. I thought the golden goddess is very close to the dragon scale, because I saw this yellowness as it was unfurling. And I went over to it and took a look and went, what is that? How can that even be? And there's even some yellow in on the stem too. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it. There's some white. It's a thick stem. We run these under blue 65K lights, so they're very compact. You can see we've got two babies growing in here. One is, oh, let me bring the camera back. One is this guy, that's its own plant. And then this little nubbin over here. So anyway, that is the top row. The bottom row I'm just gonna kind of show you because there's not as much fancy plants there. This is pretty much just propagation of plants that just got too big. So there's a lot of croutons and some prayer plants and stromanthia and snake plants, a couple aloes, peperomia variegated there. We've got the, I can't remember what, I think that's a crouton. And peperonias, a couple variegated peperonias there. And there's the Calathea. Syngonium. I think that is a Calathea Pinstripe, if I'm not mistaken. Another snake plant. Dieffenbachia, and that is a peperomia tricolor. And we've got these crazy Korean succulents, like they're huge. But that's for a later video. Maybe I'll just give you a quick tease. But check out our other videos. We're going to do a nice tour of some of these because there's some pretty cool succulents if you're into succulents. So anyway, that is the tour of one of our grow rooms, and we will have another tour for the succulent grow room. And then we have the third room, which we haven't seen, is the pool room. Now you want to check that out because I think there's a 30 to 40 year old Crasla ovata in there. It's a monster. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. Please like and subscribe us. And we will see you back soon. Nellie's got some videos coming up, and so do I. Okay, take care. Have a good night. Bye.